And November softens. That's an interesting statement, isn't it? Stay tuned. Let's talk about this. Hi friends, it's Doll from Doll Can Create, otherwise known as Granny Doll, and just a short video here today. I have some notes in front of me, but how to create that handmade piece in your life. As this month continues, we've got some sunshine outside today, but we've had some dark days and it's getting colder. It's definitely November. It's always a way of quietening the world, maybe just a little before things get busy in December. The last of the leaves are falling, days are shortening. Well, we can definitely feel that as it gets dark here between 4:30 and 5 o'clock in the evening. The house kind of pulls me inward to where I'm comfortable, where I'm warm, and I pick up my needles. So recently, and I've showed you this before, I'm working on these wonderful Terevco mittens, fingerless mitts. Last night I finished everything but the thumbs, so I picked up the thumbs. Let me see if I can just put this on again for you. It's such a peaceful thing. But now that I'm ready to do the thumbs, I also have to spin because I'm out of yarn. So this is Shetland, some local Shetland actually that I got at the fiber fair. And my favorite spindle, of course, my Celtic spindle. I think that's just a scrap. So I spin and I pull a little. I don't do a long draw with the spindle. I do a short thing like this. And it's very calming. I've got, the kitten is playing with a tiny little thing that looks like a soccer ball. So if you hear that in the background, that's what you're hearing. Sometimes he sits and watches me spin, but he knows he's not to play with it. It's not his toy. So, but as we're coming into December, as we're coming into Advent, we want to make peace with what's going on around us and in our lives. I'll just put that down. And as I do this, I'm going to be doing it by hand. I'm going to continue to create. So mittens, socks, maybe finish my hat. My grandson wants a pair of yellow or gold slippers. So I'm going to be making him some slippers. I picked up some yarn today. Knitting's always been one of the ways that helped me to breathe. Every stitch, ow, kitty cat. Every stitch kind of steadies me. Every row reminds me that the little things add up. Peace doesn't show up in grand gestures, does it? But in the quiet things we do when we work with our hands. This wool specifically, probably 50 miles away from here, allows me to create something that holds me in this 100-mile life, which I'm striving for and feeling comfortable with. The spinning slows me down even more. So as much as I'd like to rush right in and finish these mittens, I can't because I have to spin first. So I spin, ply, knit, spin, ply, knit. And it's a pattern that I follow. And it helps keep me calm. My grandmother never rushed her knitting. She taught me that handmade things carry with them the memory of the hands that made them. The memory of the hands that made them. And I really like that thought. As we move closer to late November, we get some earthy things coming from the kitchen. The smells of soups and stews. I did my spiced apples this week, and oh, what a wonderful smell that was. Nothing's fancy, but guess what? It's enough. And enough is peaceful. Being at peace is not just a feeling, it's a practice that we can grow into stitch by stitch, meal by meal, everything that we create, moment by moment. The last couple of weeks of November invite us to breathe. Take in those deep breaths. We prepare, we remember that we were made for gentler rhythms. We're so used to rushing and pushing ourselves and I got to get here and I got to get there and I got to do this and oh, but I didn't do that. And then we feel guilty because we feel like we didn't meet the expectations. But that's not who we really are. Maybe we just need to breathe a little bit more. So I offer you this blessing with your hands, right? May your hands find good work. May your days find some slow moments. And may peace, handmade, heart-made, find its way into November as we close out this in-between season. Know that here in my humble little apartment, in my cozy rocking chair, that I think highly of you who watch me, who subscribe and share and like my little videos. It's not about perfection. It's not about productivity. It's about peace. It's about the process. It's peace crafted slowly in our hearts, stitch by stitch by stitch, created by things made by loving hands. So what are your loving hands creating today? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll touch base again very soon, friends. Thank you very much for joining me. Again, this is Doll from Doll Can Create, also known as Granny Doll, living the 100-mile life. Thanks for watching. God bless.